January 19, 2022. Hello from the beautiful side of Brazil. Crystal water. Not anymore from the southern hemisphere, but from the far side of the center we consider in our flat earth. This is a new perspective on our world, and I already started to open this topic in the last video. Uranus moving direct, and North Node is already in Taurus, and UK already removed all the mandates against the COVID. What a scam. How they lied to us so far, and they always continuing with the same strategies. This seems to come a war in Ukraine, Russia again, when Saturn is in Aquarius, when the last time was in 1991, 1992, and the Soviet Union fell. We just saw a few weeks ago the Kazakhstan things. I also showed in the last videos that Saturn was in this location when Columbus discovered America. The scoop that I found in the last 2 days really fascinated me. The day that the man landed on the moon in July 69, you know what happened in sky? North Node was in Pisces in 22 degrees. When Jupiter and Neptune going to meet this April. We are speaking about the Great Awakening, about New World, and about our illusion. Imagine that NASA, that spent so many billions a day for investigation, for science, for disconnect us from the real creator power, our mind even, is showing us Hollywood movies. Neptune and Pisces, Jupiter and Pisces are all ruling to videos, to video games, to illusion, to media creation. And now a lot of people that are very good in medias, in all this technology, can look back on the videos from landing on the moon, seeing the shades, seeing the illustration. And we are going to ask big questions. Once it was America discovery. We are after Saturn Pluto conjunction in 2020, changed the new world. The Queen, the UK, is changing the mandatory measurements against COVID after they already applied so many trauma and measures on human consciousness and the infrastructures. Now that Uranus moving direct in Taurus, we are going to see surprise. But I'm optimistic now, because this game is not going to be the risk like 1850 level and before. People right now waking up to even how science works. And because it's going to be a fight on science and all what we thought to be real by watching in TV. Oh, did you see how this happened? Did you see how that happened? A lot of illusions that we are really far from understanding the real life and real world. It's hard for a lot of people to accept because it's so deep program. But the Great Awakening will be related to how our world is really structured even, and what they showed us in TV for so many different even levels of existence and history. This is a big surprise that is coming, that no one can really say, but I believe that is going to expose their fake cameras, fake data that they are showing to us for so long. including COVID. And I'm expecting to a sort of a burst, to a sort of a shutdown, to a sort of electricity disrupt that also may delete a lot of big amount of data of those in the big servers. And it will be an opportunity for us to break free and to do something with the new information that we are going to discover. And more people in the next years are going to see now and to be convinced that our Earth is not round, it's not globus, it's not global, it's flat. And those are a lot of videos that everybody can explore right now. And I think that the mind is already able, under those energies, to accept, start understanding different perspective. And it's also speaking about the financial system and how its logic, what actually started in the end of 2019 with the Brexit, and then all the COVID measurements and London suffering from very strong restrictions, and now the first one to release, because this is the time that the energies are working for the people benefits. And those are more surprises to come in the next months that will be to us like miracle and magic. And it could confuse a lot of people, like as it can confuse people to even accept a new reality about our Earth. I don't believe that we are going to a third world war the way we saw in the history. It may be a trigger to do this, but it may initiate something that will change the way how we are interacting with Earth. And this is why Uranus is in Taurus, and it may change and destroy all the borders that we are familiar right now. The atlas will be drawn in different way, not just because what people will do, but also because of what we would understand and how we to relate with it. And those few days, those next weeks, into a very important day that I'm always promoted for people, the 2222, the 22nd of February 2022, a very important portal. Something could fear the markets, a correction that may be involved with divine justice here. Resist, connect to your divine side, suspect the signs as they draw to us. Those are only universal rules and not human rules that were changed for so many times in the history according to the interest of someone to control us. Wishing you the best, sharing with you good vibe from Brazil, summertime.